Hey quilters, it's Marianne Fontana. I'm working on this red and white quilt, actually ivory quilt, and I had decided to use a heavyweight thread. This is what I'm calling Redwork lace. It's actually for one of my AccuQuilt events, which you won't see this until the event is over, so I'm not giving away any secrets. But anyway, I had decided I wanted to use this 30 weight silky thread, and it's meant for quilting. So I put it in my machine, and according to a 30 weight, I should be using a 100 needle. So I did a quilting needle and I put it in, and the thread kept breaking. It broke like 4 times. I was getting very frustrated. So I changed the thread. I did another sulky. I had the same thing. I said, all right, let me go to a 90, back and forth. I tried a couple versions, and I said, you know, nothing is working. I was ready to stop. I said, you know what, let me go on the website. Interestingly enough, they recommend for a 30 weight, if you're going to do machine quilting, a 90 jeans needle. Who would have thought? I would have never in a million years thought to put a jeans needle in. I would have done a quilting, a top stitch, or anything like that, but I would have never thought of a jeans needle. Anyway, put the jeans needle in, guess what? Voila, no more problems. So if you're having trouble with your thread breaking, don't always use what you think you're supposed to use. Go online, see what the manufacturer says, because obviously that one caught me by surprise. I would have never used a jeans needle. So that's my little tip. I will show you some of the quilting in a little bit just because it's kind of cool, and I call it Redwork lace. You can get the pattern free. It should be a download at AccuQuilt once my event is over, which it is, or I wouldn't be publishing this. So go get the free pattern, and you can make it. It uses a 4-inch cube and an 8-inch cube. And if you're going to quilt it by yourself and use a heavyweight thread, look at what the manufacturer recommends. Happy quilting. This is Redwork lace, and I'm actually just doing ruler work. And I use the 4-inch cube, and this is shape 2, which finishes at 1 inch. And this is shape 1 that finishes at 2 inches. And then I use the 8-inch cube, and this is shape 1 that finishes at 4 inches. I've used 12-inch blocks, 8-inch blocks, and 4-inch blocks in this. And I've decided that I'm just doing rows with a ruler every 4 inches, because if I have a 4-inch block, I can go around it. If I have an 8-inch or if I have a 12-inch, the math works. So I've done the rows this way, back and forth, and now I'm going to start going up and down. Now, the reason you may notice, I always say I have this need for speed, and I like to go really fast. Well, it doesn't work with this thread. Every time I go fast, the thread breaks. So far, I've been pretty lucky, so let's see how long it lasts. I'm just going to get to the next row every 4 inches. This is a real test for me to go slow. So I have to keep telling myself I'm doing slow-mo. And I'll just get up to there. I'll put my ruler across and come across. And then I'm just going to take the ruler and come down the other side. And I'm putting the ruler about 1/4 inch away from where I want to sew. And I'm butting it against this foot that actually has a wide lip on it. It is meant for ruler work. Don't use a regular foot, otherwise you can slip right over it, get your needle onto the ruler, and break needles. As soon as I feel like I can't control it, I'll stop and move my ruler down. Stop. I'm going to go move over. Let's just see. You could still see me. Well, let's see. This is in the way. You can move that up a little. Well, that works a lot better now, doesn't it? Okay, so let's do another one. I'm just going to go across. And watching my 1/4 inch over here. And I stop when I need to move the ruler. And go across. I always stop in the needle down position so it doesn't look wonky when I start up again. Now that's a little off, so I'm actually just going to correct as I go. Move it over a little and come down. Stop there, come down. Okay, go across. And really, it's very, very easy to do the ruler work if you just take your time, go slow. It helps if you use the right needle with the thread. And now that I'm using the denim needle, I have much better results. And now that I have learned to do slow-mo quilting, my thread doesn't break anymore. So that's my tip for the day. This is my Redwork lace. The free pattern is available at AccuQuilt. I have other videos, so if you'd like to see some of the videos from me, please do. And it's Fontana Originals. Check out YouTube. Check out my blog. Happy quilting.